Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I already don't like how Bubba is like staring out the doorway because I'm home alone right now and I feel like there's just going to be some like dark figure right there. So let's adjust that. Today I'm sharing with you my February favorites. I have a good mixture of skincare, beauty, and kind of random favorites. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. That way I'm not like taking forever to tell you about each and every product. So the first product I have here to show you is a night cream. This is from, I'm not sure if it's ROC or ROC because I've heard it both ways, but it's the Retinol Correction Deep Wrinkle Night Cream. I love this stuff. This is actually my second tube. You can find it at Walmart, Ulta, or any drugstore. However, if you do have a membership to Sam's Club, I'm not sure if Sam's Club is like a nationwide thing. It should be, right? I would recommend getting it there just because for the price of like one tube and maybe a little extra where you can get from somewhere else, Sam's Club sells it the 2 tubes and then a tub of the facial exfoliating discs, which I absolutely adore, for the price of one tube. The tube looks kind of small, but a pea-sized amount covers my face down to my neck, and I absolutely love this. I've noticed a huge difference in the texture of my skin since using it, especially when applying makeup. Like all those little bumps that I had before have smoothed down a ton. I stopped using it for a bit, and honestly, I don't know why, because it really does make a huge difference. And I've also heard from a dermatologist before that retinol is supposed to help with acne as well. The next product I have is a cleanser from the brand Laneige. This is a Korean skincare line that I honestly swear by. I feel like I talk about this brand a ton. I've been using this to cleanse my face every morning just because it has like the tiniest bit of exfoliation beads, not even like, honestly, I didn't even notice the first couple times I used it, and then like I slowly started noticing it. I don't know if it's because they were kind of like settled towards the bottom of the tube, but it's not even like an abrasive grit. It's like so small and fine, but it just helps really break down any extra residue you may have had from the night before. But yeah, I'm really sad because I probably only have about 2 more uses in here. The rest is kind of air, but I think this may be something that I purchased the full size of just because I feel like it adds some kind of like moisture back into my skin even after I rinse it off. So yeah, loving this cleanser. The next product I have is kind of embarrassing to show just because the size, but this is Vani Cream. It's a moisturizing skin cream for sensitive skin, and it is a 1-pound tub of lotion. I'd say a couple weeks or maybe even a month ago on Instagram, I put up a post saying that I've been having problems with really itchy, dry legs. Even after exfoliating them and using scrubs and like deep body butter and other random moisturizers, my legs were so itchy, getting to the point where like I would scratch them till they would bleed. It was awful. And I guess it was just like super dry skin. But a lot of you guys had recommended this one, and holy cow, thank you, because it's like basically saved my life. So for everyone who recommended this to me, thank you so much. And if any of you guys out there have like really sensitive, dry, itchy skin, I would highly recommend this. I know a lot of things that say that they are unscented still kind of have a weird scent. This honestly like smells like nothing. That's another thing that I love. So it's definitely helped with the itchiness, but now I've started to use it all over my body just because it made my legs feel so silky and smooth and really like retained the moisture. So now I've been using it like on my arms and the rest of my body, but I purchased mine at CVS. I'm sure you can find it at Walgreens as well. So if you do go out to the drugstore looking for this, just so you know, it's not just sitting in this tub on the shelf. It came in a box first, so I walked past it like 80 times before I actually found it. The next 3 products I have are nail products. First is the Julep Essential Cuticle Oil. I've been leaving this just right on my nightstand, and I also have one in my purse. I have the worst cuticles, and I pick up, but they're always really dry and cracking and irritated. I'm guessing because I wash my hands like over and over again, and I always use hand sanitizer. But this has been a lifesaver just to keep in my purse. I like it because it's a roller ball, so it's not like spilling all over and getting messy, and my hands aren't looking like I ate like a bucket of fried chicken with like oil running down them. The next 2 products are actually the 2 polishes that I'm wearing right now. I'm sure I will insert a close-up here. But as the base, I have Essie's Mint Candy Apple, which is already gorgeous on its own. But then on top, I added a Julep Melissa. I saw this in my collection. I was just like, hey, it kind of has like a reflective quality that reminds me of Mint Candy Apple. And I honestly love these together just because this kind of gets not matte looking, but without a top coat. I feel like it's kind of like a dull pastel-y color. Just the iridescence in this polish almost gives it a weird like glowing quality, and I don't know, it reminds me like of a mermaid. So I've been obsessed with this combination, and I don't know, I feel like it'll be perfect for spring. The next 2 favorites are actually kind of technically the same thing. They're just 2 different colors, and they are these medallion bib necklaces. The red one I actually wore to IMATS, but I love both of them. If you're into like really chunky necklaces, I know you'll love these. It's a super easy accessory to wear to kind of like dress up a really plain outfit, whether you're just wearing, you know, kind of jeans and then a white or black t-shirt, then just toss one of these on and just looks more put together, I guess. I purchased mine on Amazon. If I can find the seller again, I'll go ahead and link it down below. I paid about $15 each. I remember I paid, I think, like $32.99 with shipping for like the both of them together. Originally, I had seen these necklaces like several months back on blogs and random online boutiques, and then I walked into Francesca's and they were $50 a piece. I thought that was ridiculous, especially since I paid like $30 for both of them together. So there's these two guys. Like I said, if I can find the seller that I purchased them from on Amazon, I'll link it down below. If I can't find the seller, if you just type in medallion bib necklace, it'll come up and then you can just kind of sort through and find the cheapest price. My one kind of random favorite is actually a book. This was kind of a trashy read, one of those books that you finish in like 2 days, but I seriously loved it. I may or may not be kind of a Bravo TV junkie, especially when it comes to the Real Housewives series. So my good friend Savannah sent me Brandy Glanville's book. This is Drinking and Tweeting and Other Blandy Blunders. This seriously made me like love Brandy even more. I would say if you're under 18, it's probably not for you, just because there's some bad language in it and other things that younger people should not be reading. So if you're like me and you're obsessed with Real Housewives, especially Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I think you'll really like this. And I totally just noticed Brandy's picture on the back. She looks really pretty there too. But yeah, this was pretty darn funny just because she's really blunt and I don't know. Now onto beauty favorites. I've been using a lot of the same things, but I did have a couple things to show you. First off is this eye combination that I've been loving, and it's the Makeup Forever Aqua Cream in number 18, which is just this really gorgeous kind of like duochrome lavender color. I'll apply this, and then just on top of it, I will use this LA Splash Cosmetics glitter in Lilac Lily. It's just a really pretty iridescent silvery glitter with like little lilac-y glitters in there as well, but it just gives the prettiest like springy eye. I don't know, I guess I'm just kind of excited for spring even though it's already been warm here in Florida, although this past weekend was like really cold. So yeah, I've been loving this, especially on brown eyes. The next is a blush from Bobbi Brown. I actually used this in a recent Getting Ready With Me video. This is in the shade number 4 Flame. I'm really sad because I dropped it like 3 times. I don't know why this one happened to be like on the vanity every time like my elbow would shove it off. So it's broken into 3 pieces, which I'm really sad about. Obviously it still works the same, but it just kind of gets messy. If you look past the shatteredness of it, you'll see that it's a really rich kind of orangey rose shade with little flecks of shimmer in it. I seriously love it. I think it'll look especially amazing on kind of lighter skin tones, but you do need to use a light hand. Even on darker skin tone it would look amazing, but yeah, you definitely need to use a lighter hand because it's super pigmented and it goes a long way. But obsessed with this blush lately. I can't get enough of it. And then the last favorite is kind of once again another combination things. I feel like that's like the theme of my video this month, but February is all about love, right? Okay, that was ridiculous. First is the Sigma flat angled kabuki brush, the F88. So as you can see, it has a nice little angle in it, and I love it just because I feel like you can kind of get under your eyes, around your nose, and all the little crevices. And with it, I've been using the Lioele Triple the Solution BB cream. But these two together just give me a really nice flawless finish, and I just feel like it distributes it evenly and doesn't leave it like cakey or anything on my face. So yeah, if you're looking for a new foundation brush, I would highly recommend this one from Sigma. Also, I know they have a 10% off code right now, so if you do order from their website, be sure to use that. I'll link that code for you guys down below as well. So those were all of my favorite products from the month of February. If you guys have a favorites video as well, be sure to leave it as a video response down below. I love watching these kinds of videos.